We told you the old ways of the planet were starting to shift. Things out of integrity are going to start to fail more often than not. Those who have featured greed in all of the things that they have done are going to start to fail. Greed used to be a survival instinct in the cave era of the development and evolution of humanity. It is no longer a survival aspect in the new energy. Greed is old, and it's ugly, and it's dark. And humanity begin to see it for what it is. It's not going to be a tool that works. It just isn't. Therefore, there are businesses on the planet making a living with greed who are not going to survive. And you're going to see this soon. It is not a survival aspect. In fact, it's going to be an energy that's going to bring about the opposite. You will see it, you will know it, you will not go for it. And that brings me to some of the other things that are going to shift dramatically over time and will fly in the face of every paradigm that exists. Your normality has to do with you leaving this building, getting in your auto, going home. Some of you going to work, some of you doing metaphysical healing work, some of you reporting to factories and schools and hospitals. I know who's here. What if I told you that every single one of those is going to change? And eventually the paradigm that lets them run smoothly won't work unless changes are put in place. There come a time when those who run governments and run businesses will wring their hands and say, what is it that we're doing wrong? When these things used to work time after time after time, called human nature, and suddenly they're not. What are we doing wrong? And there's going to be a paradigm of a model of a human being who sits in peace, centered in the love of God, that they will see. And it's going to be all over the planet because old souls are in every single place you can imagine. Some of them won't come to a meeting like this because they don't want their face to be known, but they are on board with this. And some of them are in the strangest places you might imagine who will hear this, and I'm speaking to them now, and they know I'm right because they can see it coming too.